were shaken by Nagash's Necroquake, and the Soul Wars are raging. Morathi and her Daughters of Khaine are on a warpath in the realm of Shyish, fighting for their own cause on the side of Order. But while campaigning, they get drawn away from the realm gate that leads back to Ulgu, their home. And an Alfra's tune appears in their backs. Morathi's army must make all haste to protect the gate from the hungry ogres and keep them from entering the gate. Or are they already too late?
Welcome back to the Belligerent Duck. I'm Philip, I'm here with Thomas, and we are going to play Warhammer Age of Sigmar for you. We're going to let our armies crash into each other in Shyish in this narrative battle report. And it's going to be Beastclaw Raiders versus introducing the Daughters of Khaine. So the mission we're playing today is, as I said, a narrative battle plan from the Malign Sorcery book. As I have mentioned at another time, I think we like the missions in the Malign Sorcery book very much. You should definitely play them, and this is the Peripheus Gate. The Peripheus Gate, well, you can see the setup here. It's about this gate here. We are playing in the realm of Shyish, and this realm gate leads to the realm of Ulgu. That means that the realm features of Ulgu apply around this gate within 12 inches of it. Okay. So, speaking of realm features, for Shyish we have life leeching. That means that in your hero phase you roll a dice, and on a 6, one unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. One enemy unit. The Ulgu realm feature is, how is it called? I forgot the name, but it means basically that within 12 inches of this, the range of spells and shooting attacks is also just 12 inches. So the goal in this mission is to control this realm gate here. The rules are: at the end of each battle round, a player scores victory points equal to the battle round number if they control the Peripheus Gate. So, the example is clear. A player controls the Peripheus Gate if they have more hero models within 12 inches of the center of the gate than their opponent does. So the center is somewhere here, so we'll be measuring from this part, not from the margin, as it's really stated here from the center. Otherwise, we've got an arcane terrain here, counting this whole part as the terrain. You've got a deadly pond here. You've got a deadly forest here. And we've got a damned piece of something. Some ruins were here once, and inspiring ruins. And that's it for the battlefield, and now let's take a look at the armies. Oh, these are my Beastclaw Raiders. This is my horny list, so to say, with 3 Stormhorns and 1 Thundertusk. So my battle line is Beast Riders, Mournfang, and we've got my general, that's this Huskard here on his Thundertusk, and here we've got a Frostlord here. Frostlord has the Ethereal Amulet from Shyish, and he has the Everwinter's Master. Allied in is a Butcher with the Chronomantic Cogs. And that's it more or less. Maybe one could add that I play this unit of Beast Riders, of course, with the Vulture, not with the Chain Trap. Let's see if they will be able to feast on some elves. Because I've got 1940 points, I've got 1 extra command point, and Thomas has 2000 points, so I also get a triumph, and I rolled for that, and I got that I once can reroll my saves.
Okay, and now for my 2000 points of Daughters of Khaine. My general is a Medusa on a Blood Wreck Shrine. She has the command trait Bloody Sacrificer, which gives her +1 to hit, and she knows the Mind Razor spell. Then we have a Hag Queen right here. She gives delicious witch brew to witches. Then we have a Slaughter Queen on Cauldron of Blood. She also got an artifact, the Hag Brew, which gives her +1 to wound. And she knows the Catechism of Murder prayer. And also the Hag Queen, I forgot it right now, she knows Blessing of Khaine as an additional prayer. Then we have Morathi, the Hierarchy of Khaine. And for units, because she's my general, this unlocks Blood Sisters as battle line. So I've got 2 units of 5 Blood Sisters for my battle line, and blob of 30 Witch Elves with pairs of Sacrificial Knives as my 3rd battle line. And then 10 Blood Stalkers. And I also have an endless spell, the Geminids of Ulgu.
Back there.
Brings me exactly to 2000 points.
We might want to mention at this point that this is a friendly list in a friendly game.
Except for Morathi.
Yes, she is pretty tough, but I think you have a problem to fill the points otherwise, right?
Exactly. I do not have a lot of painted Daughters of Khaine models yet, so I have to filter.
Okay, so we also should say that we haven't played Daughters of Khaine on this channel yet because it's a bit of a problem with the balancing. And so far Thomas has been undefeated with his Daughters of Khaine, I think. Well, only once by one of our friends, but mostly he's winning with the Daughters of Khaine, so should this be a loss, I don't feel bad for him at all, even with a friendly list. We have deployed the armies. Going to tell you quickly what is on which side. So
we have unit of Blood Sisters, the Witch Elves, the Slaughter Queen on the Cauldron of Blood, my Hag Queen, like at the very back to be safe from the snowball, Morathi also at the back to be safe, another unit of Blood Sisters, Medusa on Bloodwreck Shrine, and the Blood Stalkers.
And here we've got Stonehorn with Beast Raiders, the Butcher with Cauldron, my unit of Mornfang, General here with Thunder Tusk, Frostlord hidden in the forest, and another Beast Riders on the Stonehorn here. And now we're going to roll off who gets the first turn, or who gets to choose. Yeah, you. So tell me, Thomas.
Well, I think I'm gonna take the first one.
And now for the life leeching on a 6.
Oh, it's a 6.
Okay, now you can pick one of my units to put D3 mortal wounds on them. So you pick my Thunder Tusk.
Of course, D3 for
3. So now you bracketed him already. And that's why Thunder Tusks are not good. Turn 1, Daughters of Khaine. Hero phase. What are you going to do?
It's gonna take some time, so I'm gonna start giving these Witch Elves the Witch Brew from the Hag Queen. I'm also trying to give them Blessing of Khaine, that's a prayer, so I have to roll. On a 3+, everything is fine. Should I reroll that?
5, no, that's a 5.
Then they have the Blessing of Khaine, so they can reroll the Fanatical Faith rolls. Then the Slaughter Queen, I just skip her second prayer because it's not useful, tries to give him Catechism of Murder, another prayer. That's a 6, it also works.
For the future, that's a 6 here.
Is a nice dice. And I'm going to try to activate the Avatar of Khaine as a second prayer. She does. That's a 6 as well.
6 again.
Perfect. Morathi is gonna try and cast Ansipal's Black Horror. Ansipal's Black Horror, that's the name, yeah. Because she's Morathi, she has a range of 36 inches, and she can target any target she can see.
She can't see the Frostlord because he's hidden in
the forest. No! And this is not within range. So maybe somewhere over there. Let's see. 36.
The Mournfang?
Maybe the Mournfang. Yeah, she can see them. So, I need a 7, but she gets +1 because she's Morathi. That's
Yes.
a 10 then. And now I have to roll a d6. And that's a 3. So they suffer d3 mortal wounds. For 3 mortal wounds.
Of course. Okay. So this guy gets them.
Let's cast the Withering on this guy over here. I think I can't see him. Let's just check that. Nope. Can't see him. So let's try them again. A 7 again. And it's just a 6, so no. And she can try cast a 3rd spell. And she's going to cast Arcane Bolt again on them. With an 8. It also goes through.
Okay.
So it's
Bolt range is also doubled, yes.
Doubled,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. So it's with an 8, so it's just 1 mortal wound on them.
Exactly. And my general, my Medusa, is going to try and cast Mind Razor on these Blood Sisters. Needing a 7, I think, as well. It's a 9.
Yes. Okay, I don't think this is 30 inches here. So.
No, it's like, also with Morathi it's not 30, so no chance to...
Yeah, okay.
Nice. Now they have Mind Razor on them.
What does that do?
Mind Razor increases the unit's rend characteristic by the melee weapons by 1. In addition, if this unit has a higher bravery than the unit they attack, the damage is also increased by 1.
Okay. I need to kill them. Okay.
Okay, and I generate 1 command point,
Yes.
and if I'm not mistaken, that was my hero phase.
Okay. Let's go into movement. So, movement phase done.
Movement phase done. So they ran up to here. They have to take this deadly terrain test. Fine.
Okay, fine.
They just moved up a little bit here because these guys are really, really fast. They moved in the center to be already, I think, in range. Is it 3 inches or 6? I can't remember.
I think 6 inches.
Okay. They moved kind of defensively to screen them a bit, and my blood stalkers moved up to be in range also to shoot this guy.
Okay. Okay, that's movement. Morathi flew up that hill up here. And now?
Shooting phase.
Okay, a little bit of shooting here. These ladies here, snake ladies, going to shoot.
These snake ladies are going to shoot this guy. I think this is the only one in range and being very dangerous. Let's check it for a moment. Yeah, this is the only one. Everyone is in range and it's dangerous.
Shooting at the Thunder Tusk.
The blue dice is for the crone and she hits 1 better. So hitting on a 3, 6 are mortal wounds. So we have 3 mortal wounds already. 3 regular hits, wounding on 3s again. 3 wounds minus 1. 1 damage each.
Okay, 5s here. Make none. Take 3.
That was my shooting phase.
Okay, any charges here?
No, nothing is in range.
Okay. So, that's the end of your turn. You will get victory points only at the end of the battle round. That means we are going into turn 1 Beastclaw Raiders. And for life leeching on 6. Yes, I get it. That means D3 mortal wounds of 1 of your units.
Unfortunately.
Okay, I'm going to pick this unit for the D3 mortal wounds. Getting 1.
6 up after save? No.
So 1 mortal wound on them. So turn 1 for the Beastclaw Raiders. My hero phase. First of all, will roll for the Everwinter's Blessing. Got a 1, so that means I can reroll once for saves. I'm going to take this now because you came already so close. I don't necessarily need that extra buff. I'm going to put this as a reminder here. Then I will try to cast something here. With him, I'll try to cast the Chronomantic Cogs here. So needing a 7. I've got +1 because of the arcane terrain here. Getting an 8.
I'm going to try and deny that. Only with my Medusa.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to deny it. With a 6, no.
Oh, that's good. Now I have to set up my cogs. So here they go. And for this, I'm going to use it to speed up time this time. So I got +2 to movement and +2 for charges, but also for you. So now the butcher is going to grab something from his pot. He gets a 4, that's really nice, because he picks the spine marrow. So I got +1 to hit on a unit within 14 inches. And I'm going to put this Thornhorn here. My Huskard will try to heal himself on a 4. Doesn't get it. And then that's it for my hero phase. I'm going to run with this Thornhorn here. 4. That's nice. So I have 14 + 4 is 18 inches.
Can they run and charge?
Yes.
Blah. Uh-oh.
My Frost Lord here. Okay, it's just the 1, so still really quite a lot. And because this is deadly terrain here, I have to roll it whether I roll the 1 here.
Oh,
no.
Close.
Okay. Now for this Stonehorn here. That's 6, that's very nice.
It's really bad.
So I'm getting 12 + 6 is 18, this is 20 inches. Whoa. Now these, they don't run, they just move up. 10 inches, 11 inches. I want to. Should try and kill those witches, but well, I'm not going to get a victory point this turn because you will have more heroes in here, so I'm just going to stand back with him. And he will also move. Let's see if I run nicely. So I just put in. No, get that here. So we can still manipulate the cogs. And that's it for my moon phase. Let's go into shooting. He's going to shoot a snowball into that unit here. On a 12. Getting a 1. Okay, well, it would have been only D3 mortal wounds anyway now, so I'm kinda content with that. He, of course, has a vulture. I'm going to send that vulture into this unit here on a 4-up. 4, so I get it. You don't have to pick. So that's 1 mortal wound on them.
Okay, 6 of save. No.
Okay. He's going to put his vulture also into them on a 4. I get it. 6 of save again.
No.
And they are also going to send the vulture into this unit here. On a 4, yes. Again.
6
another.
again. No. So 3 mortal wounds. Like she lost 4 wounds already.
The skull here is going to shoot his pistol into that unit on a 4. I get it. Wounding on a 3. Nope. That's it for shooting. Now let's go for charges here. Okay, let's do these first.
At once.
Okay.
You can spend a command point.
Yeah, I will. Of course I will do that. I mean, even that's a 4, but it's not enough. So, let's hope that I don't get that again. It's already +2, so I don't even need to roll high. Okay. That's a 12 now, so let's see where this brings me. Well, not as far as I would like it to be. Nonetheless, I'm going to go there. And let's roll for the d6 mortal wounds right away.
Ouch.
5 mortal wounds.
So 5 up, 6 up saves for the against the mortal wounds. Nothing. So 1, 2, and 1 gets a move.
So I'm down to 1 command point at this point. Just saying, because I have 1 extra command point. Oh, these are going to charge. That's a 6 plus 2 is an 8. Unfortunately, this one is not coming in for the... And I need to roll for the deadly terrain here. Okay, they're fine. Now, these 3 here, within 1 inch, can pick a unit, of course, and on the 4 up, it's 1 mortal wound per. That's 2 mortal wounds.
6s to save it. No, of course not.
It's for all the other games. Let's roll these first. They're getting an 8 too. Just going to put them here. These 6 mortal wounds for 3.
3 6s now. Come on, 6s. Nothing. So
now my Frost Lord with an 11. That's crazy. 13. Well, I don't fit through here, so only thing that I'm going to do is this. And now d6 mortal wounds for 6. Yeah.
holy. 6s. Did not get like a single 6. I mean,
Okay, close combat phase. I'm going to pick these first, these Beast Riders here first, because I want them dead. First of all, the Ogres. 6 attacks, now hitting on 3s because of the +1 from the Butcher. Okay, that's 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. Rerolling the 1 because they charged. 3, no rend.
No rent, so it's a 4 because of the blood shield of the blood cauldron. Yeah, 2 go through.
Okay, now for the more important attacks.
Is it 1 damage each?
Yes, it's just 1.
So
attack.
6 up then? No, so this one dies and another wound.
No, the Stone Horns. Now hitting on 3s. Come on now. 5 hit. This should be good. 3s to wound. Rerolling the ones because of the charge. That's 5 minus 2.
So 6 up. Flap. The amount of 6s I rolled, there should be none in here. Well, there's 1 at least.
Okay, well, at least. So that's 3 damage each.
So they're dead.
Well, you can still
Let's see.
try your
No,
save
they're
state.
dead. And they're gone.
Good job, boys.
So I'm gonna activate these two lonely blood sisters right here, and she's gonna pile over here. Yeah, like this. And she's gonna pile in like that. So, because the leader hits one better, it's this hand. The other one is this hand. This is the crystal touch, which deals a mortal wound on a 4 or on a 3+. Let's do it like this. And this went over here. So, 2 mortal wounds already, and then we have 6 hits, wounding on a 3, and that's 5 wounds. Rend -2 because of Mind Razor, and damage characteristic is, what's his bravery?
9.
And I think it's only...
Doesn't really matter because I halve the damage.
Then it's just 1, yeah.
Okay, so
points.
because he's got the ethereal amulet, I ignore your rend. So it's just a 3-up save here. Rerolling ones. Rerolling those ones. Yeah, so 1 goes through. With 1 damage, right? So you gave me 3 damage. Okay, so I'm going to activate my Frost Lord now. So the 2-inch attacks are going to go into the shrine here, and the other attacks are going to go into the 2 sisters. So the punches and kicks first. Hitting you on 3s. Wounding you on 3s. That's 2 wounds, no rend here.
No rend, so it's 4 up because of the blood shield again. 1 goes through.
It's just 1 damage.
6 up. No.
Okay. And now the d6 attacks from the wolves. That's 5. Hitting on 3s. Wounding you on 2s. At 3 wounds, -1.
5 up.
Nothing. It's d3 damage. It's 1, 3, 6 damage.
6s.
Okay, so they are dead.
Unfortunately.
So now the important attacks coming into your shrine there. 4 with the frost spear, 3s. Only 2. 3s. Okay, 3 -1. 2 -1.
5+. Come on.
Okay, so that's 6 damage.
And it's
1.
1.
Okay, 5 damage. And now the Stormhorn's horns. I love that phrase. Stormhorn's horns. Okay, hitting you on 4s. Just 2. Winning on 3s. Rerolling the 1. Nothing. You got lucky here.
She survives.
Okay. So that's it. You can pick one.
I'm gonna pick the witch elves. I'm gonna pile in off camera, I guess.
Yes. Okay, so now the witch elves.
So we have 15 in range. 4 attacks each because they are within 8 inch of a hero, and they have pairs of sacrificial knives. So it's 60 attacks. Hitting on a 3 and wounding on a 4. Re-rolling the wounding because of Witch Brew. And all 6s to hit, 2 hits automatically because of Catechism Murder.
Okay.
Just 20. This is great.
This one was already there, I think.
Okay, then I have to reroll it
Yes.
because this one is 19. It's a 1. So 3 6s, 4 6, 5 6s, and these generate additional attacks. Additional hits, not attacks. And so 3. That's 17 hits on the first volley. Let's finish this. Wounding on 4s, re-rolling because of Witch Brew. So 12 wounds from the first volley. Second volley. 1 6 and the second 6. So wounding on the 4 again. But re-rolling. Again 12. And the third volley. Only 1 6. This is bad. Oof. And 8 more.
Okay, so 32 wounds on them. 20 saves first. Rolling ones, 4 up. So that was a good roll. 7 wounds already. And another 12 here. Force. Rerolling the 1. No. That's 6 more, so 13 wounds. Okay, so here we've got it. 1 wound on the skull, 2 dead Mournfang. I guess I saved this pretty well.
You did, I would say.
Now I'm going to activate this Thornhorn here. Let me pile in a little bit. So the Ogors, punches and kicks. Force. Force again. Rerolling that 1. 3. No rend.
No rent, so on a 4+, not mistaken with blood shield. Yeah, it doesn't matter in this case. So 2 go through.
2 wounds.
6s. 1 goes through, so this one dies.
Okay. Now the more important one. Stonehorn's horns. Very bad. 3s. Okay, 2, -2.
-2. It's 6 up. 1 6, 1.
3 damage goes through then.
So 6 is now again. Let's see. 3 damage go through. Times. Yeah, so this one dies and another wound on the closest one, this one here.
And d6 attacks from the crushing hooves. For 6. Nice. So these hitting on 3s. Reroll well. Wounding you on 2s. I can reroll that. Yes, that's at least 2 -1.
-1, so it's a 5 up. So blood shield, saved 1. 1 goes
3
through.
damage for 2.
2 damage. So 6s. No, and this one, another one dies. And she got a wound.
So now you can swing back with something.
So I'm gonna activate Medusa. She's just gonna pile in like this. My general, the Medusa. D6 attacks with the Tail of Serpents for 3. Usually hitting on 4s, but because she is a bloody sacrificer, I'm hitting on 3s. 2 hits. And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, no rent.
3s. Rerolling that one. Yes, 1 goes through.
Then 4 attacks.
1 damage.
It's 1 damage only, yeah. 4 attacks with the Whisper Claw, hitting on 3s. All hit. And wounding on 3s. That's 3 wounds. No rent again.
3s. Come on. Rerolling the 2. Still 2 go through.
1 damage each only. Then the Blood Rag Spear, hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3s. 1 wound, rent -1, which you ignore.
Safe at least.
And because she took so many wounds, the goat staffs have only 3 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. So 2 wounds, no rend again.
Rolling. Another wound, it's unbelievable. Okay, then I'm going to activate the remaining Mournfang Riders here. Let's use the Gargant Hackers. Force. Threes. 3 minus 1.
Yeah. 3 minus 1, so it's only 6 up. Nothing. It's 1 damage.
9 damage.
9 damage. So 6s, but rerollable.
2 so 3? No, 2 so far.
At least. And again 2 more. So 5 die.
9 damage and 5 die. It's always fascinating with these naked ladies. So now the Mournfangs themselves. Force. Not good, not good. 3s. Rerolling this. 2 minus 1.
6s? No.
It's 1 damage each.
6s, rerollable? No. Nothing. 2 more die.
And that is the end of the combat phase, I think, or?
We're still in range here, so I'm gonna try and pile in, otherwise, yeah. Let's do this.
But, yeah, okay, still okay. But I think that for this one is closer, but I'm not sure. You have to check.
Let's check. 5.5. 5, yeah. So it's just gonna stay put.
Yes, and you need to... Oh yeah, that you have cohesion here, okay.
These 2 in range to attack. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound, no rend.
3. Make the save. Now for Battle Shock. The Mournfang here need to test. 5 plus 6. They have 6. I lost 2. So 1 would run away. Blood Sisters.
So testing for bravery, battle shock test. 4 plus 4 is 8, and they have a bravery of 9 because of the blood cauldron, so they're fine. Everything else died, and the witches are fearless because of the witch brew.
So that's the end of the turn. I'm afraid you score a victory point because you have more heroes within 12 inches of that realm gate, right?
I think so.
Because I think I have only them, and you have these 2 guys here. So now the initiative is probably going to decide the game. So we think whoever gets it will win.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. So Daughters of Khaine get to go now. Turn 2, Daughters of Khaine. Let's check for the realm feature first.
6s? No. The first thing I'm gonna do in the hero phase is transform Morathi. I have to place her like closest as possible to her small version, which should be here without her falling down. Then I'm to do some prayers. I'm trying the Catechism of Murder on Morathi, leaving a 3 here. Perfect. Putting Witch Brew on these nice elves, and also trying to do the Blessing of Khaine again. No, but the 2 is okay because nothing happens then. Then the second prayer is to try to activate the Statue of Khaine. No, but this was bad. And now for spells. I'm also gonna do Archipel's Black Horror onto this guy, needing an... This is
Double
enough.
6, okay.
And now rolling a d6 for 4. d6 mortal wounds. Let's see. For only 2 though.
That's 1 mortal wound then.
And she's also trying to cast Geminids of Ulgu. The Geminids, let's see. With an 11, you can try and deny that.
Well, you have only a range of, what is that?
12, yeah.
Range of 12. Well, do you have other spells coming in?
No, that's it.
Okay, I'll try to roll a 6 here. Double 6 here. Which I don't get. Okay.
And they're gonna be put, let's see, the range. Having only 12 because we're close to the ram gate, and then I can move them 8. So.
Remember, you can only affect 1 unit by each of them. It was in the errata.
I'm gonna put them here and fly them 8 over to here. The spell from Ulgu, the Shadow Geminid, is not gonna affect this model, healing D3 mortal wounds, which I can re-roll, which I'm gonna do because it's empowered by Ulgu.
That's
Only
the
one
one.
mortal wound. And now this model has subtract 1 from the attacks characteristic of melee weapons used by each unit that has any models passed across. So this one subtracts 1 from all melee attacks.
So the aura for the Bloodwreck Shrine here.
First for this,
For the Frostlord.
for Frostlord 4+. No.
No.
And the other one, yes, D3 mortal wounds for 2.
That means 1. That's it for the hero phase of Daughters of Khaine. Now we're going into movement.
Morathi moved up to charge this big guy. And the Cauldron also moved up to try and charge him. My Hagwin moved in here to still control this bottle. And yeah, the rest can't move. So shooting phase. First we're gonna do the Bloodwreck Shrine, who has a Bloodwreck Stair. And I'm gonna pick this model right here. On a 5+, it suffers a mortal wound. 1 mortal wound. Now for shooting the Bloodstalkers. We have 6 shots and 1 is from the crone. Having to shoot this guy right here.
I'm going to use my Triumph now for him, so I can re-roll my saves.
Needing 3s to hit and the 2 with the crown. That's 2 mortal wounds. And needing 3s to wound. 3 wounds rend -1, which he ignores.
Okay, 3 up. Okay, so just the 2 mortal wounds. So he's already down to 3 wounds now. 10 damage. Okay.
That was my shooting phase. Now into charge phase. Morathi is gonna charge this guy. That's a 10. Let's see where it brings her. I think I just do it like this. Yeah, she's too big to fit over there. So just like this. And this Blood Cauldron is also gonna try and charge him. With an 11, perfect.
You still should have +2 for the Chronomantic Cogs, actually.
True.
Any damage on the crash?
The bladed impact on a 2+, he suffers D3 mortal wounds. That's a 1.
Good. into melee, right?
Exactly.
Oh, you're going to pick first.
I'm gonna pick her first because she's definitely die. So I'm gonna try and not have her die right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she can put like 2 wounds of this Frostlord.
Maybe even 3 and kill him.
Let's see. So starting with the Tail of Serpents. D6 attacks. For 2, great. Hitting on a 3. Well, 1 hit. Wounding on a 4. Nothing. 4 attacks with the Whisper Claw, hitting on a 3. 2 hits and wounding on a 3. 1 wound, no rend.
3s. No! It's 1, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. 11 damage.
The Blood Rag Spear, hitting on a 2 actually. Yeah, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And wounding on a 3. 2 wounds, rend -1, which he ignores.
3s, come on. Safe.
And 3 attacks with the Goat Staffs, hitting on a 2. Of course, again, 1. And wounding on a 3. 2 wounds, no rend.
3s. One goes through, I can reroll the 1 still. Okay, 1 wound. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Thank God. So I can still swing once and try to kill this shrine. I intended originally to swing with him, but they will definitely now kill my Frost Lord, so I'm going to go with him. Okay, so Frost Spear first into this
Medusa
here. Hitting you on 3s with only 3 attacks because of the gem in it. 2. 3s. It's 2 -1.
So it's 5 plus. Fail 1.
3 damage.
3 damage. Need at least 2 6s now. I get 1 and... Well, she's 1 wound left.
Okay, I hope I can do the rest now with the remaining attacks. 2 attacks from the punches and kicks. 3s. 3s. Yes. No rend.
4 plus and they go through.
1 damage each.
6s. And she's dead.
Thanks. Thank goodness. Who are you going to pick?
I'm gonna pick Morathi now.
Mm-hmm.
So starting with 6 hard render attacks. Hitting on 3s. 6s are 2 hits. Perfect.
On 3s, right?
On 3s, but they generate additional.
Yeah, okay.
It's because of the Catechism of Murder. Wounding on 3s. Great. That's 3 wounds, rend -2.
Okay, so 6s to save here. Come on. Okay, 2 go through.
So that's 6 damage.
So each 3.
Each 3, yeah.
So it's each 2 damage, so 4 damage on the Frost Lord. And the Stonehorn. Okay.
Now for the Crown of Serpents. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. 6s are 2 hits. Wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
That's 4 wounds, no rend though.
Okay. 4 up saves here. I can still reroll the 1 from my Everwinter from last turn. Come on. Yeah, I saved them all.
And 1 attack with the Envenomed Tail. Hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 3. That's nothing.
Yoo-hoo. Yet I live. Okay, then I'm going to activate these Beast Riders here and see what they can do. I'm going to hit into the avatar. So first of all, the 6 attacks from the Ogors on top. They still have the +1 to hit because it counts until my next hero phase, which hasn't happened yet. So 3s. 3s? 4s, sorry. Okay, 1 only, no rend.
Go up. And it's saved.
Now for the more interesting ones. So you put already 5 wounds on them. So get 4 attacks from the horns. Hitting on 3s. That's good, that's all. Wounding on 3s. That's all. -2 now.
6s. 2 6s.
Yeah. Here come the 6s. Okay, so 6 damage.
6 is to save. 1 saved, 5 go through.
Okay, 5 damage. So, and the crushing hoof. The hoofs are d6 for just 1. On a 3. On a 3. No. That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna activate the Witch Elves. And I'm gonna do the piling first.
And as expected, the Witch Elves just killed the last ogre on his Mournfang.
So next I'm gonna pile in with these. The crone here is closer, unfortunately, to this guy, so she can't pile in here, she just stays put. But the rest can try and pile in, so let's see. We don't want to break cohesion here, so we don't sacrifice her. So only 4 can attack.
Trying to put the last wound, take the last wound off the Frost Lord. So I need a wonder from Gorka Morka now.
Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s only. It's only 2 wounds. I guess he will survive.
Depends. Go on. He will not. Because why would I get lucky? And that's it. And that's the end of the combat phase, right? No, we have
She also can fight this big guy here. So starting with the Witch of Sacrificial Knives. Because she took already 5 wounds, we're down to 7 knife attacks. Hitting on 3s. Ah, that's bad. And wounding on 4s usually, but because she has the artifact that I can't remember the name of, she wounds on 3s. So 3 wounds, no rend.
4s. So rerolling that one. Save, yay.
And we have 4 attacks with the Slaughter Queen's Blade of Khaine, hitting on 3s. 3 hits and wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, rend -1.
5s. 1 goes through.
1 damage. Three attacks with the Death Sword, hitting on 3s.
No. This always looks impressive when you roll these 6s.
And wounding on 2s. 2 wounds, rend -1.
5s. 1.
D3 damage for 3.
For 2 then.
And that's it.
Now that's the end of the combat phase, right?
That's the end of the combat phase, yeah. I don't need to take a battle shock test.
Me neither. Okay, that means we're going into my phase. Okay, Beastclaw Raiders, turn 2. 4 models left on the field. Not the strongest anymore. We will see. First of all, I'm going to roll for the Everwinter's Blessing. Should get 3. I want to reroll this because I don't want to move 1 to the 1 or 2 now. No, I get the 5. That means for this unit, I roll a die. On a 6, they get mortal wounds. That was for this one and not for Morathi. No, okay. It's a shitty rule.
Shyish, realm feature?
Yes, 6 now. So let's manipulate the cogs we're going to use to manipulate them so that I can do 2 spells. Huh. Do I have 2 spells? Yes, I have. Can use something like Mystic Shield or so. Okay, first of all, I'm going to cast the Voracious Maw on these. I think it goes on a 7. So that's just a 7.
I'm trying to see. I'm in range to deny it, and I'm in range. She has no +1 anymore because she's in her shadow form, so needing an 8, which I get.
Okay, well, then I'm going to cast the, well, Arcane Bolt on this lady there, if I can see her. I see, I do see her. Okay, well, don't dabble with magic. You know, he's going to go grab his pot. That's a 2, so he heals these 3 wounds, but also other Ogre units within 14 inches heal 1 wound, so I'm taking 1 wound of this Thunder Tusk here. I will try for him to heal himself on a 4, which I get for these 3 wounds. Well, 3, whoa, so now I have only 5 wounds on him. So he can actually do something now. That's my hero phase. Now going into movement. I'm moving him just a little bit here, still staying 1 inch away from this deadly terrain. Trying to stay within 12 inches of this. The Butcher, well, he will run
3 more inches.
So I will, sorry, I have to measure this. I'll go over here.
This big guy can also move.
I need to move him there.
Charge the poor ladies.
Yeah, I'll try. Finish what I've started. Now let's go into shooting. Okay, let's start with shooting. Let's start with this one here. First of all, he's going to fire his harpoon launcher into this bloody thing there, hitting you on a 4. No. So then this harpoon launcher in the ladies. No.
It's a 2.
Now about the
Snowball.
birds.
The birds first.
This bird into her on a 4. Yes. 1 mortal wound.
6 up. Saved.
This bird here into her.
It's a 3.
Okay, where do you want to put it? Within 30 inches.
Onto them.
Okay, 1 mortal wound.
On a 6. No. So 1 dice. Let's take her.
And this bird goes into her too. It is an ability, so I can shoot with it out of combat.
Okay. So you have to roll again.
I roll first. It's 0, yes, so it's mortal wound on her.
6. No. So
Okay.
she takes a wound.
So now I'm going to snowball her on a 2. This time maybe, yes. For the 3 mortal wounds. For 3.
3. Saving on 3s. On 6s, I mean. So
I was like, what?
saving 1. So she takes 2 and like lost 3 wounds in total now.
So he has in total has 5 or
5 wounds.
damn. Okay, that's shooting. Now I need to go into charges. First, let's do that here.
It's gonna be very violent.
3 is just enough. I will do that. D6.
1 or 2,
wounds.
1 or 2, 1 or 2.
3 mortal wounds.
6s. She dies and 1 wound onto her.
Okay. Then this big boy here. Let me just roll first, and then we can see if it fits. Okay, 6 is not getting anywhere, and I think that's my charges. But I think I can risk that, and I will swing first with these boys over here. So first of all, 6 attacks from the ogres into the shrine. The shrine, right?
It's well, a cauldron of blood.
Okay, the cauldron then. On a 4. 4 is here. Oh, so far the math works out. Oops. Again 4. That's 2.
Minus?
No rent.
No rent, so it's a 4+. 1 goes through.
1 fail. Okay, so 1 damage just.
6+. Yeah, 1 damage.
Okay, let's put 8 wounds in. So it's 4 attacks from the horns. 4 no. Come on. 2 go through. 3s. Want both. I don't get 1. -2.
-2, so a 6+. No.
3 damage.
6 up. No. So she lost 9 wounds already.
So how many attacks from the hooves? 5s? Oh, 5 hooves. So that is now on a 3. That's 4. And now, because I've got 8 damage, only on 4s. Come on! Give it to me. 3. 3 minus 1.
3 go through. So 5s. I need some saves here now.
No.
3 ones. Great.
D3 damage each. Come on. Okay, could have been better, could have been worse. 6 damage.
6 damage.
Can you die?
Yeah, absolutely. I only have like 3 wounds left, so I need 4 6s now, which is kinda unlucky. No, and she's dead.
Yeah.
So hitting back. I guess I'm just gonna use them here to pile in.
1 will be able to hit. Strike.
2 attacks, hitting on a 3. 1 hit, wounding on a 4. 1 wound, no rent.
4. Save it.
Saved.
Then I'm going to take the boys over there. Yeah, same thing here. 4s. Pretty bad. 4s. 1. No,
Minus.
no minus.
So 5+ because the blood shield is dead now. Nope, goes through.
Okay, it's 1 damage.
6 up. Nope, so she dies.
So how many wounds has he suffered already?
1.
Okay, good. So 6 attacks from the horns. 4s. 3. 3s. Rerolling that 1 because I charged. 3 minus 2.
No save.
9 damage.
Ouch. 4, 6, 9. Getting lots of 6s now. Getting 1.
Yay.
1, 2, 3, and 1 damage on her.
I couldn't even finish that. No.
Okay.
Then Morathi can kill a Stonehorn, probably. So now Morathi will try to kill a Stonehorn.
So 6 attacks with her Heart Render. Getting an additional attack here, additional hit. So we have 5 hits. Wounding on 3s. That's 4 wounds, rent -2.
Okay, 6s. Make 1.
So that's 3 damage for each failed one. So that's because he...
Halves each, so it's 2 damage for each failed one.
times 3 is 6 damage.
That's goodbye to the Stonehorn. You did a good job, boys. No one can stand against Morathi so easily, so it's okay.
And now for Battle Shock.
Battle Shock, yes.
So, Lonely Blood Stalker here lost 5 friends. Battle Shock moral of 8, so I need 3 or less, and that's fine.
Yeah. Could have ran at least.
And they are still immune because of Ritual.
Okay, and we're looking into victory points. So this time I've got 2 heroes here within 12 inches. That means I'm holding the Peripherous Gate here. And because it's turn number 2, I get 2 victory points, whereas Thomas has 1 victory point from last turn. So again, the initiative roll will decide a lot, because if I get the double turn now, I might still win it.
Why are 1?
Both are 1, that means you get it, because, well, that's how the rules go.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I at least can move the endless spells. Okay, so I'm going to use 1, go 3 here, and go 5 there, and the other one 8 inches. Put it there. They are still within
6.
6 inches. And I put these 3 mortal wounds on her.
For 1.
1. Can't believe I rolled a 1 now.
6 up. And she's dead.
Yeah. So we're going into Daughters of Khaine, turn 3. Okay, turn 3 for the Daughters of Khaine. What's going to happen?
So first run feature from Shyish. On a 6. Nope. Then she's trying to give the Blessing of Khaine onto these witches who lost the witch brew. On a 3+. Nope. She suffers D3 mortal wounds. And
Oh, she might die.
she might die because Khaine is not happy that so many elves died. And she's dead.
Yay! I like it when that happens.
And then Morathi is gonna use Archipel's Black Horror onto this guy.
Okay, is he within 30? Probably not, but
Let's see. He is, yeah, he can try to dispel it.
okay.
Just let's see if I get it. With an 11, yes.
Okay, and then you can cast something else, right? I will
No,
just...
she's just one. In her this form, she has just one spell.
Okay, and then I have to try it. Double 6 here. No.
So D3, let's see what happens. Let's see first. A 1 is only 1 mortal wound. That's it. Very bad.
Bad enough.
And now into movement, which is going to be very fast. They move forward and run. 5 inches plus the 6 is 11.
Hello, witches. And they will also have to roll, because they moved far away from that deadly terrain. And she will also have to roll.
So Morathi first. Nope. And witch elves.
Well, you can reroll that, because it's really cocked. Okay, they're fine.
So no shooting available because the range is not enough. They have nothing to shoot at. So charges. Morathi first.
10.
10 is not enough. So I'm going to spend a command point to retry that. Let's see. 9. No. And the witches. You can reroll once because of the Headlong Fury ability. We're in turn 3 now, and this is active from turn 2 on. So reroll this 1. That's
Yes.
a 9. I'll take that.
And they have completed the charge move. So now you could pile in even more, but I think all can attack anyway, right?
Yeah. Should be able to.
Yes, okay.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 attack the butcher. And these 5 attack the other beef.
Yes, Huskard. Oh yes, you should know. Against him it's -1 to hit.
Okay. So starting with the butcher, 21st attacks from 60. Hitting on 3s, rerolling once because we have battle round 3, and Sealot's Rage is active. So 2s do not hit. And rerolling once. Still 2 ones.
But this one here.
Wounding on force, no witch brew, unfortunately. It's still 7 wounds, no rend.
Okay, 5s for the butcher. Only 2. So 5 wounds on the butcher. Goes down to 2. 5 wounds in there.
20 more. And again on force. So 10 wounds, no rent again.
Well, I need to make many saves, no?
You made many saves.
2, 3. Well, I just failed it by 1 actually. I mean, there's 2 more, but it's okay. He's dead. Bye, Butcher.
And now 20 attacks against the Stonehorn.
Thunder Tusk.
Thunder Tusk. Well, another piece of cattle. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Hitting on 4s because they've got minus 1 hit.
4s, rerolling 1s. This is quite a bummer. But there's 1s.
Yeah, the many ones give you still hope.
Well, 1 more. Wounding on 4s. Four wounds, no rent.
4s here. Fail 1.
And that's it.
Okay, now I can swing back with that boy here. Okay, the Huskard on top. 3 attacks, 3 to hit. 4 to wound. That's 2, no rent, 1 damage.
6 up save. Nope. 6 up after save. No, 2 die.
Okay. Now 4 attacks on 3s. We have already put 7 wounds on him, so he's wounding on 3s with these. All wound you, -1.
No save.
Okay, so these 3 damage each. That's 6 damage.
6 after save. None.
Cool. Nice. I've seen him do fewer wounds in melee. You have to take battle shock with him.
Yes, I do.
That's good.
So they have a bravery of not a lot. of 7, and there's still 11 models left, so this is 8, but I lost 8, so I will lose some. And I think this is more than 12 inches away, pretty sure.
And she's also not your general, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, you will have to roll for
Let's
for
see.
them.
At least I can roll 2 dice because of the banner and take the lowest. Oh, well, that's a 4. So 4 more go.
Okay,
A lot of losses here.
and that's it for the Daughters of Khaine turn 3, and going to do third one for the Beastclaw Raiders. Beastclaw Raiders turn 3. My hero face, Everwinter's Blessing. For a 3, I don't want the movement, I reroll it. For a 2, that means I can reroll my saves of 1, that's what I want. So, no, there's not so much to do anymore. He is going to try to heal himself on a 4. I get it for D3 wounds. For 3, thank God. That's good, something good. 8 wounds remaining. That's my hero phase. Now we're going into movement. I will run with him. 2, okay, I'm going to spend one of my command points to make that 6.
It's gonna be a brave one.
He will do... It has to be done for 3 inches, yes.
Yeah.
And that's it for movement. Now into shooting. First of all, Frost Wreathed Eyes goes into them. On a 2. Yes. Now for d6 mortal wounds. For 4.
6 up safe. Nothing. 4 die. Just take any 4.
Okay. Now the vulture goes into them. 4. Yes, so 1 more mortal wound.
6 up. No.
Okay. And then the vulture from there is also going to go into them. 4, yes, 1 more mortal wound.
No.
Okay, good. That's worked pretty well this time. Now into charges. I'm gonna charge here. Yes, good enough. Well, just bring it on.
D6 impacts.
Yes, for 4, so
Save 2. So she takes 2 wounds. You can
Oh.
only take 1 more this turn.
yes, but I charged in here into the deadly terrain, so I have to roll. If I roll a 1, I roll a 1. D3 mortal wounds on them for 2, so for 1 wound on these boys here. And that's it for the shooting and charging. Now we're going into close combat, and I have to activate him first. He will pile in a little bit and swing. So Huskard's punches and kicks, 3s here. That's a wound, no rend, 1 damage.
6 up. No. 1 damage. 6 up again. No. Another 1 dies. 1 is left alive, and 2 she will die very soon.
Okay,
Fear.
3s here. Now 3s. Yes, -1.
No save.
D3 damage each. Oh, for just 4.
Let's do 3 first, and she's dead.
Good job here.
So Morathi is gonna strike back. Okay, so first her heart render. She only suffered 2 wounds, so she still has 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rerolling once. 1-1 here. Perfect. Wounding on 3s. That's 5 wounds, rend -2.
6s here. Can reroll these ones. Still none.
So that's 5 times 3 is 15. But you...
A half each.
So it's only 10.
Yes, it's only 10 damage.
What's this wound characteristic?
12.
Because he suffered already 2.
Oh, then he's dead. Well, great. This is how it ends. And that's the end of the turn, and I'm afraid no one scores, right?
Nope.
So we are going into initiative here.
1.
Yeah, of course I'm going to take it. So for the life leeching on a 6, nothing. So the Geminids have moved, maybe they will come into play, maybe not. There are 2 models on the field right now. At this moment, it's 2-1 victory points
For you? Yeah.
for the Beastclaw Raiders. But I guess we know how this will end. So my hero phase, Everwinter's Blessing. 3, that is the movement, I reroll it. That is shit. Okay, so getting no bonus. He will try to heal himself. Which he doesn't. Okay, movement. Well, she will be able to charge me in any case, right?
Well, she moves 14 still and charge.
Yes, I have to put the damage down, so I guess I have to charge her. No, well, but then you will hit back. I'll just shoot you with the mortal wounds. Because this is Ulgu, we have only 12 inches reach, so I need to get closer to her, like that, to be able to shoot her. So let's snowball her on a 2 for d6 mortal wounds for 3.
Saving on 6s. No. So she takes 3 and has 7 wounds remaining and cannot take any more damage this round. This turn, sorry.
That is the end of Beastclaw Raiders' turn. We're going into the Daughters of Khaine, which we continue right away. Daughters of Khaine, turn 3.
So, Arcipaz, so I can't remember his name. Arncipaz Black Horror, of course, into this guy. That's a 10. And what happens? D6 mortal wounds for 6.
As if you needed that. Okay, goes down to 2 wounds.
Then she moves up really close. Ah, she can only move less than 14, I'm sorry, I have to check that. She took 5 wounds, so she can only move 10. Which brings her to about here. Charging the guy for 8. Now, only 4 hard render attacks because she took 5 damage. Hitting on a 3, rerolling once. Nice. Wounding on a 3.
It's on a 4 because he has -1 to hit,
Sorry.
but it won't probably matter.
I think
it's
it
one
was
less.
1 less. Wounding on a 3, rerolling once because of Slaughterous Strength, turn 4 for the Daughters of Khaine. Doesn't matter. 2 wounds, rend -2.
6s. Nothing.
That's 6
So
damage.
he's dead. So at the end of the battle round, you hold this, so that means you win the game. At some point it was not surprising anymore, but still I think Beastclaw Raiders hold up quite nicely. But we should keep in mind that this is a friendly Daughters of Khaine list.
Except for Morathi, but the thing is I don't have any other models painted.
Yes, I mean she is really hard with the tankiness she brings into play. Hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe always to our channel if you like it, and well, see you next time.
It was an awesome game for Khaine. A lot of blood was spilled.
A lot of blood was spilled, yes. Even witch blood. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.